Hi, I'm Edna Mary, born in 1941 in England in a place called Staffordshire. I have quite a few small memories of the war. One of them is at 10 o'clock each night, the mail plane used to go over, and we asked Mum what it was. She says, "Oh, that's the mail plane, taking mail to the forces." Okay. But if we went outside and looked up to the skies, we could see the searchlights in the sky searching for enemy planes that they would have to bring down.
Is this what they look like?
Yes, that's a searchlight, and then they would pick the planes up in the light, in the lines there, in the light, and then telegraph to headquarters, I should imagine, to bring the planes down. And one night when I was out with my mum, the bombs started going off around us. So immediately she pushed me and herself into this alleyway for safety, obviously, until it all clear sounded. But if we were down at home, we had a thing called an Anderson shelter, which was a shelter built into the ground. It was made of corrugated tin, but quite strong actually.
Is this what they look like?
That's right, yes. It was built into the ground with about 4 steps leading down to it. Inside, people made beds, or we had 2 seats at each side, 2 planks for seats. Then we shut the door. There was a door that was shut on it. Then the sirens would go, probably make 1 sound for shelters. When all was clear, it would make another sound. So everyone came out and carried on as normal. And I also remember, there was gas masks as well. If we went out, we always had to carry our gas masks in a little brown box. Sometimes they fit over your shoulder, so you wouldn't lose them. But at no time could you go out without your gas mask, in case the bombs did drop and you could be quite easily gassed.
Is that what the gas mask looks like?
That's right, quite frightening, but life-saving. So we had to always have a gas mask with us if we did go out. The adults as well had to wear gas masks, so you can imagine we wouldn't be very nice walking around the streets. And I remember one day my grandma that we lived with wanted me to go to the local shop. It was called Mr. Higgins, for a package of snuff, which was brown powder, which they put up the nose and cleared the sinuses. Right. But when I got home, I'd lost the snuff. So they searched and searched and finally found it in the lining of my coat, because there was a hole in the pocket. I had a brother, he was born 13 months after me, so my mum, my dad, my brother and I lived with my grandparents. And we used to have dried egg and dried milk, mostly dried food to live on, and they were all rationed. You just had so much allowance. You took your ration book to the shop and they took your little token off you when you got your food or whatever you wanted. Brother and I, Albert, we used to play in the garden digging with the fingers to find little pottery cones. They were about 1.5 inches high, but they were a cone, and they were dividers for pottery in between plates to dry them when they were in the kilns. And also we used to have a green stool, footstool that Grandad made, and we'd turn it upside down and pretend it was a car, so we'd run up and down the street with it upside down, brr, brr, as a car would do. And also, I've still got this doll that my grandmother bought me. I think I was about 5, thereabouts, might be a bit younger. She bought me that just before she did pass away, and I've still got that lovely little doll. a rag body and a very crazed face and stitched on arms because she was very much played with.
Do you remember any memories or thoughts from when the bombs went off?
No, just the mighty flashes, big bangs and flashes. It wasn't nice at all, you know, but you just had to get to safety as soon as you could, or else you'd had it. You know, it wasn't a very good time, but people stayed positive and always happy, you know. We had nothing, but we were happy with nothing.